Hola, muchachos. This screencast is on a new tense called el presente perfecto. Very useful tense. I think you're going to like it. So here's an example when you might hear it used. ¿Has saltado alguna vez de un avión? Have you ever jumped from a plane? Yo no, pero mi primo sí ha hecho parapente. Not me, but my cousin has gone parachuting. So it's that idea of have done something. So to form presente perfecto, we need to use the conjugation of the verb haber in el presente and also el participio pasado. So let's break that down. First, we'll start with haber. What is haber? Well, here are the forms of haber. Yo he, tú has, usted, él, ella, ha, nosotros hemos, vosotros habéis, ustedes, ellos, ellas, han. Remember not to pronounce the H. Now, haber es un verbo auxiliar, which means it's an auxiliary verb. It's a helping verb. Sometimes hard to translate. But it basically means to have in this case. And this is the root of the words I and hubo y había that you most definitely recognize. There is, there are, there was, there were. So that's haber. Now the second part is el participio pasado. And the way we form that is we take an AR verb and basically add ado to the end. Escuchar becomes escuchado. Beber becomes bebido. So ER verbs and IR verbs add an ido to the end. So here is what we do when we put it together. We put the forms of haber plus verbos with ado o ido at the end. So here's a situation where you might see it put together again. ¿Cómo has estado, Carla? No hemos hablado en mucho tiempo. Te he mandado textos, pero no has respondido. How have you been, Carla? We haven't talked in a long time. I have sent you texts, but you haven't responded. This poor person. So you might recognize that participio pasado, and so I want to compare it for a second to what we learned last time with it, which was estar with participio pasado. Now, recuerdas, you might remember that we also put ado and ido at the end of the verbs with estar, like ella está sentada. So let's look at it together. If we said los estudiantes ya han terminado el proyecto, the students have already finished the project. It's kind of like the same thing as saying el proyecto está terminado. The project is finished, completed, done. Here's another one. He pintado todas las paredes y ya están pintadas. I've painted all the walls. They're already painted. So the one thing to notice that's different is that in el participio pasado, in el presente perfecto, in this tense, it does not have agreement. So it doesn't have concordancia. We don't change the o to an a or os or as based on the noun, because this is just a verb and we're not using agreement like an adjective. Now there are some irregulares, but you probably remember some from before. Escrito from escribir, dicho from decir, hecho from hacer, so done, vuelto from volver, muerto from morir, puesto from poner, roto, romper, visto, ver, abierto, abrir, and those are the main ones. Also, you need to know that with two vowels, dos vocales, we need to put an accent on the I. So lleva acento en la I. For example, caído, caer, I have fallen, me he caído. We have to put the accent on the I. Traído, leído, etc. Here's an example. Hemos leído todos los libros que ha escrito J.K. Rowling. We have read all of the books that J.K. Rowling has written. Now, a little bit about where to position negatives and pronouns in the sentence. So, to make the sentence negative, para hacerla negativa, pon no antes de la forma de haber. So, you put the no before haber, like in all verb forms. And when we have to use pronombres de complemento o reflexivo, like me, te, se, los, os, etc., we are also going to put those before haber. So put it all together. Here's an example. No he esquiado. I haven't skied. Pero, y no me he roto ningún hueso tampoco. And I haven't broken a bone either. So that no and that me go before the haber. So let's do some práctica. Why don't you pause the screencast and write down the forms of these 5 sentences, and then we'll see if you're correct. All right, let's do these corrections. Yo he vivido en 3 ciudades. I have lived in 3 cities. 2. Él ha conocido a mucha gente famosa. He has met many famous people. 3. ¿Dónde has estado tú? Where have you been? En español. En la clase de español. That's where I've been, yo. 4. Vosotros habéis sido mi clase favorita. You guys have been my favorite class. Now, notice ser is almost always irregular, but here you just follow the rule. Sido. Número 5. Nosotros hemos hecho toda la tarea. We have done all the homework. No wonder you're my favorite class. Los quiero mucho. I'll leave you with a little cute meme, since my gatito is sleeping right by the computer as well right now. Hace 2 semanas empecé una dieta y he perdido 14 días. Sounds like me not following my New Year's resolution. It's been 2 weeks ago I started a diet, and I've lost 14 days. So let's see you use this presente perfecto. Adiós, muchachitos.